Hello, everyone. This is John Edwards from DDSB Innovative Education. Today, I'm going to take you through the process of backing up your content on DDSB's Moodle and then migrating this content to a cloud-based solution such as Google Drive or Microsoft's OneDrive or perhaps an encrypted flash drive. So here I am within DDSB's Moodle. Before I show you this procedure, I do want to bring to your attention some of the resources and documentation that we already have available. If I go under DDSB's Educator Campus, which is at teacher.ddsb.ca, under the IT Service Desk link, if I am here in our new service now, there's a link here called Knowledge. This is the knowledge base. If I just do a search here for Moodle, there's a document here called Moodle Summer Cleanup 2019. So this document explains how to back up your Moodle courses in accordance with the Summer Cleanup 2019 procedures. So as I load that document, you can see that this spells out what is happening with Moodle for Summer Cleanup in 2019. So specifically here on July the 1st of this year, all courses, user data, and private backups will be deleted from Moodle. In the past, your courses would be deleted from Moodle. In this case, however, going forward, we are also in an effort to free up more space on our server. We are deleting not just the courses at the end of the school year, but we are also deleting any other user data and private backups. So if in the past you have taken your Moodle courses, you've backed them up on the Moodle server, and you then restore those courses from the Moodle server, you're going to have to instead back up or migrate those courses that you have saved from to a different location, such as Google Drive or on an encrypted flash drive. Right? You will not be able to keep those saved courses on the server. Okay, so you'll still be able to restore backed up courses in September of 2019 or at a later time that you wish to use with Moodle. However, those courses need to be saved on a different location, right, other than on DDSB's Moodle server. You need to save those on a flash drive, Google Drive, DDSB OneDrive. Okay. So one other thing to note before I start to take you through this procedure here is that course backups that are larger than 1 gigabyte cannot be restored. So this is where you may want to access this video on managing your Moodle course size, where you can sort of shrink down the size of your Moodle content so that it can be restored in the future. So for the most part, you're looking at probably taking some of the videos that you have on in the Moodle course, and rather than having those videos uploaded and saved in the course itself, you may want to link out to content, that content to YouTube, for example. And you can, of course, host your own videos on YouTube, DDSB's YouTube. This link document here explains how to move course backups off of the Moodle server. Okay. And so this takes one through the very specific process that you'll need to follow moving forward with Moodle, right, with screenshots and the like. Okay. So let's briefly look at this procedure. So here I am within the DDSB Moodle environment. If I click on My Courses, first thing I want to do is I want to take my existing courses and I want to back them up. I just have the one course. So as I click on this course here, so this is my Moodle Basics Technology at the Point of Instruction course. So the course here is loading. What I'm going to do with this course is I'm going to first back it up, but I'm going to back it up. It backs up to the Moodle server. So if I click on Administration here and I click on Backup, two things to note here. One is that you're not going to include enrolled users if you're able to. You don't want to include that because you're going to use the content here as a template for a course restore at a later time. So if I were to use this in the fall of 2019, I'm not including my students from a previous year or semester. So that's unchecked. You also want to make sure that Common Cartridge 1.1 is unchecked. If you had this checked, this course will not be able to be restored into the Moodle environment. This is for saving your course in another format that can be used for importing into a different learning management system other than Moodle. So these are unchecked. You can take a look at what you have here and make very specific decisions as to what you want to include or not include. Most people will probably simply go to the final step. You can, however, take a look at next and see what is going to be backed up. So I can make some decisions here as to what I might want to restore, right? So I could, for example, say that these quizzes, I don't want to include them, right? Or this conclusion, this module part within Moodle, I may not want to include that. But you can make those decisions. Click on next, and it will show you what is going to be included. Here I can change what I want to call the Moodle course. You can see that it ends in an MBZ extension here, right? So I can change the name of this to something that might make more sense, make it easier for me to find. Okay, so that's certainly something you can do. If not, you can just leave it as it is. If I then scroll down to perform a backup, the course now gets backed up. For the most part, a backup should be fairly fast, unless you have a lot of content within Moodle. The backup file was successfully created. Good, so I click Continue. Here you can see that my user private backup area has a series of different files. You can see when they were backed up. Now what I want to do is I want to download some of these files. So if I click on this first one, I click Download. It is now downloading that file to my default download location, whatever that happens to be on my computer. Here, I'm going to click on the next one here, and I'm going to click download as well. Right? So I've decided to download these two files. What I want to do now is I want to go into my DDSB Google Drive. So from the DDSB Educator Campus, I can click in here and go into my OneDrive. I now want to take those files here and I want to move them into this environment. So if I click on this downloaded file, show in folder, you can see that I have these two files that I have downloaded. I can simply, with Shift and the left mouse button, I can highlight them. I can then, with the left mouse button, I can grab them and I can drag them right in here. Right? And as I release the left mouse button, these two files are being downloaded. Right? So these two files are now being downloaded and migrated over into my DDSB Google Drive. So in the future, if we're looking at September, let's suppose that I'm looking to restore one of these courses. Now, if I go into my school location in Moodle, and let's suppose I added a new course. This is suppose this is English, and this is English 2019. Right, so I have the name of my course. If I save and display the course, you can see that what I want to do at this point is I want to get into the course here, and I now want to restore from one of those backup locations. So if I click Restore, I'm going to choose a file. So if I click Choose a File, I should be able to go directly to my Google Drive, and I should be able to find that backup course. So here's the backup that I have used, backup for Moodle, and I can select this file, and now it's going to use that to restore the course. So I now click Restore, and when it will show me what's going to be restored, I can click Continue. From here, I want to select where do I want to restore this course. I'm going to delete the contents of this course. That is that template course I just created called English. I'm going to delete the contents of that course because there's actually nothing in there, right? And I'm going to restore that into this blank shell of a course. So I click Continue. Next, I can change the course name. I can overwrite it if I wish. Click Next. I don't really need to do anything here other than to perform the restore. There it is. And now here is the course that I have now backed up. So if I go into RS McLaughlin, into my Moodle section here, we should be able to see that that is a course that now lives under English. So I created a course called English, but the content is from that course that I have imported from my DDSP Google Drive. So that's it in a nutshell, how to back up your course content from Moodle, how to then migrate it over to a cloud storage solution such as Google Drive. You could do much the same thing with DDSP's OneDrive, or you can back it up to a hard drive, to an encrypted flash drive, to the location of your choosing, as long as it's not on the Moodle server, because that content will be, again, deleted. All those user backup files and the existing courses will be deleted July 1st, 2019. If you have any questions or concerns about this process, please seek out an educational technology coach. You can also contact the DDSP Innovative Education Department, or you can contact me personally, Jonathan Edwards. So thanks for watching this bite-sized PD, and I hope everybody has a good day. Thank you.